Years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
What up, though? Chillin'.
Here we go. Hey, Tusa. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Check this guy. Drop. Rock it.
You in the game?
Tighten up.
Oh, okay.
Snap.
Here's
Yeah, it's all.
McSorley on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Hey, Alpha.
Right.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Okay.
3 down. Check nickel.
Use your purpose.
We got double up.
Hey, exit.
Where everybody else at?
Look at me. Score. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. McSorley. And he finds Tyler Croft. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Gotcha.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's Pollard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check. Lucky. Five.
From the 39.
Got him in linebacker.
Going for the deep ball. That's
Fuck!
inside the 20.
Why did I fuck with it? Damn!
For a Bills touchdown. Jordan Lasley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As his
Took
guys
him
are
all
able
out
to
of position.
strike first here in this opening quarter.
Damn. Okay, slow down.
For the
Slow
extra
down.
point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And it's 7-0.
All right. Okay.
Now
Going
after the
in at,
touchdown, it's
3.
Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
3-7.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No. You got it. I usually lay down 12 or 1 o'clock, and sometimes I don't even lay back down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. AT Gator.
They'll set up to throw. Open man here is Gentry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard
Come
or
on,
so
big
short.
motherfucker.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10.
I should have went with my first mind.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big
that's
part
like
of any
shift the
passing
line,
offense
shift the
nowadays.
D-line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now McSorley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
I don't think I've ever moved my D-line.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Yeah.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this
How do I do
After
that?
1-7-0 on EA Sports.
I got to be on a defensive lineman.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Damn, down.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
No, not that. Fuck.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Down on the,
and he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
No.
Now Giorgio Tavecchio.
When I hit down on D-pad, it changed my camera.
This from 48 yards.
Yeah.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
I thought he was going to bust it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
Man, they just let that motherfucker right through.
The most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt.
Call myself being patient, waiting for the block, and they just let this motherfucker come right through.
On the double.
458's the mic. Let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot.
58, right over there.
2nd and 15. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Number 90.
Crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
I tried to lead it away. I saw him.
Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because
yeah, that's what it is.
Those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Okay, ready? Hey, orbit.
Here we go. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. You're not ready. Under 10. 10. Shoot.
Throwing is McSorley. And that one taken in by Lastly. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
4th and 2?
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Mike 29. It's a part now.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
I see Uncle D in one of them funks again.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean,
oh, what the fuck?
And I think the game's starting to take shape.
I could have swore I hit R1.
Into the basketball world.
God damn, pay attention, pay attention.
What do they do?
Because I meant to hit R1.
Right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Mm-hmm.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Bravo.
2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn, ref, we can't get no flag. The motherfucking
take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and
I think this motherfucker was on the ground and reached up and grabbed me.
Take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0.
Fucking shitting me. Oh. I bet that's that defensive tackle I was trying to get from him.
Once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
Because once I saw him go down, I chilled out.
The halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
McSorley, 1st and 10. A very good gain on 1st down, 9 yards on the dump off.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Jordan Lastly was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Ready, set. 93's the mic. I got one. Hard. He's checking.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Switch. Watch out. No. Watch it. You're out.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He finds Taylor, complete.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Zoo. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. You must get it.
From the 44, McSorley, and he fires.
That's my rookie. That's my rookie.
Picked off at the 40.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turn.
That 5'9".
Drive on the football.
And
here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
I had to hit that ball hawk button.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, did.
30 base. We own them. We own them. Kill, kill, kill. Yes. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. On the ball. On that.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And we'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
We go. 15 line. 15 line. Watch the screen.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let him know. Watch the safety creep. Check 3. Hey, lock it. Check 9. Check 37. Hey, Echo. Fire.
They're going to look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check. Kill.
They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Thank you.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Ready.
51 for Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Check. Hot route. Hot. Hey, watch it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the
Come on, wasn't even no
38, and
pressure.
his guys
Come
are
on,
gonna take
calm the
over
fuck down.
At the 34-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Wide. Get wide.
Watch the shift. Watch it go.
Going to run again here with Pollard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He's got his man. It's Butler. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First down, Buffalo.
Set, ready. 70, Indy.
Watch the run. Hatchet.
Okay, Sam off. Look at me. Zipper.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, they're scared. Check.
Rock it. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. He's got the first down inside the 10. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Check. Hey, switch gears. Bang.
Hard.
They'll run with Pollard. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
My offensive line is doo-doo.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Quick update from Levi's Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Here's McSorley to throw. And the grab by Croft. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Down. 90 Wolf. Mike. Yeah. Check. Crunch. Get it.
McSorley from the shotgun. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Take 4. Kill.
On the draw, it's Pollard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Go now. 10-2 stop. 3. Exit. Tighten up. Down.
McSorley sets to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller, picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Check 24. Check 5.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, set. 10 logo. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check 52. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. There, there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he gets it down to the 32.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
60 Pittsburgh. Leo. Hey, Charlie. Sponge. No. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Hey, check Mike 57. Guys, this game.
On 2nd and 9, McSorley. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yo, go!
Twitch. Watch twitch.
Go! On the ball.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ready, break.
53 is the mic.
Look at me. Go. Fight.
On 1st down, Pollard. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hard. Shoot.
Here's Pollard again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
And 2 stop.
at the 35-yard line.
4 down.
Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 50. Plant.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, here I come.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just